I'm watching all of One Piece and reviewing every episode. Episode 1149. I like this episode. It's a lot of good action and a lot of good moments. But I'll be honest, what stuck with me the most wasn't anything worth being hyped about. It's the cameo from the guy Bellamy threw out of a window at the start of Mocktown. That's such an odd thing to emphasize. I do like seeing these other cameos too. That's part of the fun of this arc. And some of them are actually really interesting from a narrative point of view. Like this guy who's the vice admiral of the naval base closest to Lelucia. Or Elizabello sending out someone to check for— oh my god, were his hands always that big? But aside from the cameos, the rest of this episode is a good one. I like seeing the deductive reasoning go through York's head as she figures out where the secret snail is hidden. And we can't forget about this ending scene with Rayleigh drinking himself asleep. I get it, the youth need their turn to discover the world, but also this is information the whole world should be privy to. Could you imagine that if for years the government knew the world was sinking as coastlines and entire countries literally disappeared, and that it was entirely the consequences of human actions that the government benefited from? Luckily nothing like that could ever happen in the real world. People would be rioting in the streets. You can tell that One Piece is a work of fiction because one of the guys responsible for climate change apologized to the world. Actually, sorry, between this clip and last, I've received a phone call from someone who can't read who told me that One Piece is in fact not political and that I should avoid talking about its major themes. So how about that cool fight animation, am I right?